I'm Sean Fox and John on the West. I'm having a Divinity Original Sin 2 adventure. The unoriginal sin. I'm in a pub.
Stew is good.
Stew is good. Apparently in this pub.
Not right now.
I'm not sure what I'm doing in this pub. Let's talk to this lady here.
The cook acknowledges you with a small bow, an oddly formal gesture given the surroundings.
Please, sir, you should not be back here. It's not safe.
Jolly stare back at the cook, demand a bowl of stew on the house. No. I inhale the aroma in the kitchen and comment the cook must favour nutmeg.
Cinnamon, not nutmeg. There's a food shortage in these parts. Fresh meat can be hard to come by. Liberal seasoning helps disguise all sorts of sins.
Gross.
Now, please, I must return to my work.
I don't really want stew. Smile and say you've faced plenty of dangers in your time. A kitchen doesn't hold any terrors for you. Why is she so keen for you to leave?
Sharp knives, boiling liquids, short tempers. Don't underestimate the dangers here. Now, please, I must insist.
Ask if you can buy some of her fine smelling stew.
You should speak to Loverick if you want food.
What's going on? There's something weird going on. Oh, pizza. There's pizza. Won't steal pizza, but it's interesting that it exists. Okay, we don't want to start a fight until I've investigated upstairs as well. So let's do that first. So we'll come back. There's a whole bunch of stuff I need to do. Where is upstairs? Maybe it's downwards. Papa Thrash!
Hey, if it ain't the beast, man! Can't believe you found driftwood. How do you smell the ale over all that rotten fish? Get it?
Ah, yeah, I mean, it's funny.
The unfamiliar dwarf scratches his head nervously, then chuckles again. He doesn't seem sure what to say next.
Hey, shh, keep it low. I don't need magisters crawling up my backside after I just emptied it out.
Okay, this conversation's happening like this, is it?
I'll be quiet as a mouse. You bet. Squeak, squeak, squeak. Now go on down. Effie's Emporium's your bag for sure. You want an engraved invitation every time?
Okay, not what I was looking for then. Where is... Oh, it's there. Okay, we've got Effie. Don't steal that.
Curiosity kills the cat, or gets it sent to Fort Joy.
You want Niles'
Willing to
room
risk
first.
Fort Joy for one night with a lizard. Then you're an idiot.
Oh, one night with a lizard. Pretty good night.
Perhaps I could go downstairs for a bit of stew?
Absolutely not. The coffer's man. The coffer's there to be guarded day and night.
Yes, of course. Of course, my lord.
No. Where's Niles' room? I'm going to save my game because I don't want to accidentally start a fight. Right. Black Ball.
Curiosity kills the cat, or gets it sent to Fort Joy. You're willing to risk Fort Joy. You've got to pick who you can trust. Then you're an
You got that right, Hilka. You got that
Cool.
right.
And I'm saying you can trust me. I can see a soldier from a mile away.
Right, I can take all this stuff, can't I?
If I can get Alexander,
No, I'll take it as me. Big bear. Big cleaver. Oh, it's worth money. Hello. Dagger. Oh, that's not bad.
What the
Dead
devil are you
rat.
staring at?
Your beard, my lord. It seems less lush somehow.
What am I looking for?
It's as lush as it's always.
Place.
Now train your eyes on my treasures, not my person.
Rubbish.
Yes.
Oh. Dwarven dagger again. Did that. Look, read up. Rock of Ages. Hubert herein ruminates on the powers of certain sorcerers to manipulate very earth beneath their feet. Great boulders may fly through the air, the dirt may mutate and poison the unwary, and so on and so forth. Take it. Right to trolls. No. I meant to read that. T is for troll. Okay. I might read that one properly. Arc City Guide, Volume 5. On the origins of Lucian. This toy sword.
This again?
There's no books in his books. Does this even work?
Why do you shiver, sir? This room is temperate enough, is it not?
Quite so, my lord. Quite so.
City Book of Blanks.
You've got to pick who you can trust.
There's got to be something in here.
Right, Hilka. You got that right.
Oh.
And I'm saying you can trust me. I can see a sorcerer
Oh, no.
from a mile away.
What body fell down?
And you can't be too careful, you know? If they can get Alexander, they can get any of us.
Oh, there's a lot of teddy bears.
Well, that. Right as rain, Hilka.
Treaties on Humanity. Face Ripper. Book of Rhyme. I'm not seeing anything useful. Book. Huh. Paper journal. So read this one. But the Blanchard boy was lame and had no use for his left foot anyway. I gave him plenty of amber ale to numb the pain, and well, quite kind of mean, all things considered. Mother's punishment was formidable. Next time I'll do what must be done, so she'll never find out. I can only blame myself for leaving the Blanchard boy alive. Okay, he was always evil. Kraken. Yeah, I really should read all these. They get Alexander. They can get anyone. I guess that's it. Huh. It's still neat. It's nice that he lived somewhere. What do we want to do? I feel like I want to get as high as possible and work my way down. And this is the pub for that, isn't it? So
curiosity kills the cat. Gets a sense of Fort John. You're willing to risk Fort Joy.
what happens if I try and lockpick this? Bad things happen.
You've got to pick and trust.
You got that right, Hilka. You got that right.
Deny any knowledge. We were experimenting. We now know that crimes can be committed, and that I probably shouldn't. Not yet, anyway. I work my way around. Talk to everyone I can. And the Black Bull, which looks like it probably will supply the entire episode's worth of stuff. Which is what pubs are for. So yeah, I might want to go down and work myself. You know what? Up and working my way down makes sense because that's where the dwarf lady is. And I don't know if I want to help her or not, but
Curiosity kills the cat, or gets it sent to Fort Joy.
I hope I've done the entire of that room.
Then you're an idiot.
The bell's still ringing.
No, my apologies. I'm just going to quickly read and pick up everything. I think just opening the door is actually enough. So, sorry about that. I'll just pick up and read all these. Rat's tails are potentially useful. Some nails. Place. And you know what? Giving this place another once over is probably not a bad idea. What's different items? Okay, where's the desk? I think that had paper in. That'll do. Alright, let's pick up the dwarven daggers. Anything else? That'll do.
You've got to pick who you can trust.
You got that right, Hilka. You got that right.
It's a shame, it is.
An absolute shame.
What are you talking about? What's a shame?
Alexander, slaughtered like a supper lamb. Poor dear.
It ain't right.
It ain't right. Never thought I'd say this. I hope they round up them sorcerers for good. I ain't needing one sick and avoid working on me.
You said it, Hilka. You're a true patriot.
Hilga jabbers excitedly with Brax, but the two go quiet as you approach.
Bricks. I should stick some void working on them. That'll teach them.
This is more.
A weathered woman in a dirty sea captain's tunic babbles breathlessly to herself.
The bell rings a warning and the tide is on the turn. And I without my compass.
Curiosity kills the cat.
If she had a compass, she must have been a captain. Ask where her ship lies berthed.
The ship is in the locker, on the bottom in the rocky shallows, and all are drowned but me. And yet, can you hear? The bell rings on. The bell haunts me yet, and it would drive me mad.
I hear no bell.
Perhaps I am already mad. But I swear I hear the bells. Please, make it stop.
Bells, the bells.
She buries her head in her hands and cries.
Make it stop.
Right.
And I'm saying, you can trust me.
There's some
Curiosity
silver grass.
kills the cat, or gets it sent to Fort Joy.
And you
Is that
can't
in this
trust
room or
me.
the other one?
No.
Silver.
Alexander.
Your bell rings a warning and the tide is
That's in a different room. Okay, cool.
You're right about that. Right as rain.
Then you're an idiot. What do you want, reptile?
Hello, you want the very best of all peoples.
Huh. I want another beer and a bowl of stew. Which of us is more likely to get what they want, do you think?
Optimism is a moral duty.
Guess that makes me a sinner. Perhaps you can help us settle an argument.
What's the disagreement?
Thatcher here is one of my dearest friends, but she isn't the brightest.
The bell rings a warning and the tide is
Thatcher grins hello.
Our mate Boris got posted to Fort Joy for consorting with lizards. And Thatcher here still fancies a turn around the park with Loverick's lizard. I say she'd be sleeping with the enemy. What say you?
Me? A literal lizard?
They look at you expectantly.
Red Prince, tell them they haven't lived until they've been with a lizard, or tell them neither of them is worthy so much as a lizard's kiss. You know, I'll be optimistic. They haven't lived unless they've been with a lizard.
Thatcher looks victorious. Eden looks annoyed.
You're as bad as she is. Get lost then, you're no use to me.
Eden turns back to her drink. Thatcher smiles goodbye.
Curiosity kills the cat,
Right as rain,
or gets it
Hilda.
sent to Fort Joy.
Hi, Thatcher.
She tips you a wink, then turns away.
What do you want, reptile?
Oh, nothing at all.
Good. Keep it that way.
Captain's cabin. Okay. Ooh, fly to the Phoenix. You know what? I didn't. Oh, is it here? I don't know where to get that glass.
Curiosity kills the cat, or gets it sent to Fort Joy.
Dozing adventurer. Let's wake him up.
Weathered and rugged, the man sleeps soundly. He mumbles in his slumber.
There's bad things in the caves. Bad dwarf things.
Even be.
He goes back to... The man sleeps...
Blood and oil do mix, after all.
Even be.
He goes back to sleep. The man sleeps on.
The island is ruined and doesn't have a name. Don't go there.
Even be.
Get away from my chest.
He goes back to sleep.
You're willing to risk Fort Joy for one night with a lizard.
The man sleeps on.
There's no graveyard on the island. Stay away from the graveyard.
Be.
He goes back. The man sleeps on.
Sawdust and wolves, mother. Sawdust and wolves.
Wake him up.
His eyes flicker open, but he looks like he's still asleep.
Ask about these dusty wolves.
Arcs for Lucian's Day sounds nice, mother.
Keep talking, it's gibberish, leave him be.
He goes back to... The man sleeps... His eyes flick wide open, but he's clearly asleep.
Tell him you're not his mother.
He goes back... The man sleeps...
But mother, I'm sleeping.
Try to wake him up once more.
Startled, he opens his eyes, but he's staring into the distance. He goes back... The man sleeps... His eyes flicker open, but he looks like he's still
Go
asleep.
back to sleep.
He goes back to sleep.
Read? Let's save my game. I don't know what happens if I try and read other people's... How dare you read that man's book! The Flight of the Phoenix by Isidore. Sprawling epic poem tells the tale of Butruck, human oil magnate who owned all the black pits and the Colwood Mills. And lost everything in a game of cards when his opponent produced Sparkler. In a fit of rage, he commanded his pet Phoenix to roast all present, the dwarves that bested him, and the cards that betrayed him, and himself for failing to consider the play.
You're willing to risk Fort Joy for one night with a lizard. Then you're an idiot.
Look at that. That's so tantalizing. Let's... I like the shanty song. I mean, I know we're in a, like, literal pub. Like a seafaring pub.
That would be my summer, my lord. Perhaps I could go downstairs? Got a
Absolutely not. You got that right, Hilker.
The chest won't open.
Throw it under your breath.
Speak the word, and I shall open.
Wonder aloud if the box didn't just speak to you. Okay, I'll go back.
Good choice.
The chest won't open.
Throw it.
Speak the word, and I shall open.
Wonder aloud if the box didn't just speak to you.
Speak the word, the magic word, and I shall open.
Try... What's a magic word? Try the last thing the sleeping man said. Mother.
No.
Open.
No.
Unclose.
No.
Reveal.
No.
Disgorge.
Still no.
Try the ancient word for open. Kishtmach.
I did not understand. Do you want a buffalo?
Try Kishtmach again, only this time carefully enunciate the syllables.
Is your buffalo unwell?
Go counterintuitive. Try close.
I am already closed.
Try chest.
An excellent choice.
The chest still won't open, and still you don't know the magic word.
Open.
No. No. I did know. I am a chest.
Mark, you could probably stand around guessing forever and get nowhere.
Yes, you could.
That is good.
Still no.
Swear in frustration.
Do not profane. Speak the word, and I shall open.
Wonder aloud if you're not on something of a loser here.
This seems likely. An excellent choice.
The man sleeps on.
I...
Kick his heel.
Huh? What?
What's the magic word for the chest?
He wakes.
Thief. Mother, there's a thief.
He settles back to sleep.
Show his face and tell him you're his mother, then ask the magic word for his chest.
He snorts.
Mother, it's so obvious. Speak the word, and I shut up.
Then goes back to sleep. The chest sits there, refusing to open.
Try the word.
You speak the word. I open.
Yay!
For your safety, please stand back.
I love that it talks like a trained tannoy. Stand back.
The lock unlocks with the tiniest click.
Unidentified leggings, some money, and a cap.
One night with a lizard. Then you're an idiot.
The man slumbers on.
I'm leaning close to his ear and whisper, "Thanks for your stuff."
He stirs.
Mother, no one with ghost cheese has any friends.
Well,
and goes back to sleep.
Hang on, I'll try looking at his chest one more time.
Curiosity kills the cat, or gets it sent to Fort Joy.
Healing. It's fine.
You're willing to risk Fort Joy for one night with a lizard. Then you're an idiot.
Oh, no, we can't go in there. But, save our game. And talk to these nice fellows.
Doesn't this room strike you as eerie? There's a chill in the air, a deeper darkness in the shadows. But, of course, I should hold my tongue and stand guard. All's well as long as my lord's coffers are safe.
Van Leve. Let's talk to...
What on earth is that noise?
Guardsman Malik.
Better watch yourself, lad. Got greedy eyes on you. Sets me on edge.
Absolutely not. The coffers, man. The coffers, they're to be guarded. Here now. When one's in a small town, one must expect small town manners, I see. Have you a reason for barging into my room, sir?
You've no reason than natural curiosity.
Which is what killed the cat, remember?
That's what the lady said.
Still, no harm done, I suppose. I may as well introduce myself. Baron Levere, at your service.
Red Prince is too posh to be like, "Oh, I accidentally walked in." Those two other men in the room look well armed.
Of course they are, as good bodyguards should be. I'm a wealthy man, and wealthy men need protection, especially if they accompany their wealth. The merchant's burden, you see. He must escort his merchandise, always.
You're a merchant, I wouldn't mind looking at your wares.
Music to my ears. A happy accident after all, you're barging into my room.
Yeah, I don't think that was an accident, but whatever.
If there's anything else you need, know you're always welcome.
Look at this nice stuff that I can't afford. One-handed axe. Ooh.
I can see a sorcerer from a mile away.
Okay. Elven sword. All kind of nice. You know what? That's not that expensive. Alright. I have a bunch of books. I don't really need the so many books. Hmm. Elven sword. Yeah, you know, we'll get rid of the books I'm never going to use. Well. Bloodsucker. Tormented Soul. All these books that I will never use. Why not?
I can see a signal from a mile away. And you can't be too careful, you know.
You know what? I probably should be using the trader person, but I'm being too lazy. What was that one? No, that's the Band of Brachus. I'm selling Brachus stuff. Not that either. I should actually check out that plate armor. Okay. Oh, 520. You know, that's not bad. Well, we may as well try and get the rest. Boom. No cards. Those are worth quite a lot. Not the Stardust.
You've got to pick who you can trust.
You got that right, Hilka. You got that right.
We need 4 more. One more.
I can see a sorcerer from a mile away.
Not the rope. I feel like the rope might come in handy. Mysterious Seed. Definitely not getting rid of that. Cool, I'll do. So, it's not going to be as good as that, is it? But okay, I can't do that just yet. Well, your travel's taking you.
Travels, you say? And why would you assume I'm a travelling man?
It sounds like a city man, not a small town villager. Man of speech.
He laughs heartily.
Of all things, I wouldn't have thought my accent would give me away, but you're quite right, of course. I am travelling, yes, to Arx. Lucian's Day will be upon us soon, a celebration no man with a heart that is both as pious and mercantile as mine should miss.
No, it's pronounced mercantile. Inquire after Lucian's Day and his reasons for attending.
I go because it is every citizen's duty, our communal obligation to chant the rites of the return and pray for Lucian's divine resurrection. That said, I do have more secular motivations as well. Arx positively overflows with pilgrims during the festival, pilgrims and their purses. As a merchant, it is quite my favorite day of the year.
Take your leave. Awesome. You know what? First of all, we do have a chest. Is it? It's one less necromancer, which might screw me over, but also it's 50 physical armor. So, if I look at my book, right, my necromancer is 2. You know what? I don't think I have any necromancer free skills, so I think we got lucky there. 1920. Let's look at this guy. It's an exquisite sword, but 1617. There you go. Ooh. A reinforced fancy chest. Yes. Yes. It's a door. I want to know what's up here.
Stairs for a bit of stew?
Absolutely not. The coffers, man. The coffers, they're to be guarded day and night.
Yes, of course.
Okay, we're not going for that door just yet, anyway. Might be an alternative way. Let's go downstairs. We never did explore. And there's a whole bunch of conversations I never had. Down there.
Curiosity kills the cat, or gets it sent to Fort Joy.
Another sorcerer on the loose. I knew they should have cut off the Meister's head and burned the rest. Gotta make sure it don't grow back.
Yeah, I do want to talk to the Meister.
Killed by sorcerers. A most
Arguing with Mac is like giving medicine to the dead. He's as stubborn as a corpse and smells the part to boot. No wonder Papa Thrash gives him the stink any time he tries to go downstairs.
Pretty good, ain't he? Probably ain't against writing a poem for a lizard either, if you're all polite and whatnot.
We wait. We wonder and wonder. You have interrupted my newest masterpiece.
The bard clears his throat and gargles on his own saliva. He then returns to his poem, but his voice cracks mid-verse.
Well, never you mind. Every sonnet I compose is a masterpiece, and my muse has been begging me to write something new. Wait! You might be just the stimulus I needed. I shall craft a rhyme for you and your race. All I ask in return is a handful of coins. It's an offer of a lifetime.
Without your chest, surely he wouldn't demand payment from a hero as renowned as yourself?
Normally I'd argue with you, but you do have a certain look about you.
Okay.
Very well. But if I am to write a first-rate work, you must face some difficult questions.
So you're as ready.
Are you prepared to answer?
I'm as ready as I'll ever be.
He stares at you for a few torturing moments.
Let's cut to the chase, lizard. Your kind has built an empire on the backs of slaves, reaping the rewards of the innocent's toil. Do you condemn your kin?
Admit that while the Emperor's practice may be tradition, it is cruel by any definition.
He smiles a crooked smile and runs a hand through his greasy hair.
It isn't just slaves that suffer, though, is it? You eternally seek perfection, though offer no room in the creaking empire machine to the sage or the savant. What say you?
Concede that you wonder how much greater the Empire's sonnets might be if the kin promoted original thought in the place of obedience.
This superiority complex, this haughtiness, so cold. Others see you for what you truly are. Monsters. Loveless, heartless, ruthless. You know it to be true.
Not an assent. Many kin have overlooked true love in order and ambition. So many lives wasted on drudgery, or dismiss him out of hand. Love is not, as a poet's dream, it is sadistic, not restorative. Greatness demands you resist it. I'll agree.
The bard hems and haws, then bellows his next words to anyone who might hear.
To all lovers of verse, I bring glorious news. I have completed another modern classic. Listen now, and bask in its resounding refrain. Empire built upon the backs of slaves does not deserve the faintest breath of praise. Eternally, the servants toil and sweat, yet cannot extricate themselves from debt. When genius is average, the cream always rises. Ambition is all, a life of few surprises. The time has come to ease their daily grind and insist their hearts to overwhelm their minds.
If they got nothing to hide, they got nothing to be scared of.
I assume he's supposed to be standing on the table.
The Magister's caging in
You must be delighted by my newest ode. Oh, soon bards throughout Riverlon will sing it.
Ask what you stand to get out of this whole poem deal.
Fame, notoriety, neither, or both. The thing about a good verse is that it wiggles into the ear. People think it's just a catchy rhyme, but it changes minds and hearts for good and for ill.
You can leave. Who's next?
I doubt a reptile could appreciate the beauty of Barstan's gentle melodies. I consider myself fortunate to be carried to paradise by his silken voice.
You sound like a prick.
An elf sways on her chair, her eyes focused on the counter in front of her, where she has 6 glasses in a row. With the nails of 2 fingers, she's pressing red welts into her forearm. She slides one of the drinks towards you, her head bobbling heavily on her neck as she nods at the sparkling ale.
And
Look from her to the drink, shrug and drink it down in one long gulp.
nothing like a glass of the good stuff to smudge everything into a pretty shape.
She slides another glass of ale toward you. Its contents sparkle in the dim bar light.
Yeah, I'm going to end up getting robbed, aren't I? I'm going to save my game. I'm drunk. My intelligence is down 4. Oh, my lucky charm's up.
Bottoms up.
Not in the habit of telling pretty girls no. You know what? Why does she seem so determined to drown out our thoughts tonight?
It's a sad story about a lover who left me out cold. Name's mind your business.
Then I'll say I'm not in the habit of telling no.
Can you just not?
Oh, I knew that was a bad idea. I genuinely am gonna save scum that one. I knew it was a bad idea, damn it. Hammer's there, John. Face is there. Hammer's there. Face is there, of course, but now I look like I look him down. This is where I place my face. That's where I'm recording the face. And that's where I can see my face. And that's where I can see my face as well. And this is where I can see my face.
Bottoms up. It's a sad story about a lover who left. Cheers to you, me, and
her gaze swivels around the room.
Damien's dull knife. This place is horrible. Never mind. Cheers to you, me, and me again. Another.
Scope your face and look at her closely. She's not like any of the other elves you've met so far.
What do you mean?
Say it's the way she talks. You'd mistake her for a dwarf if you didn't know better.
Fat lot of good that'd do me around here. All dwarfies can't seem to catch a break in these parts.
Yeah, elves talk in a particular manner about the past, don't they?
So, to the dwarves.
Nod at the glass, uncertain of whether you should take it. Your head starting to swim, your whole body feels warm.
Come on. Last one for the road.
Your face feels really numb. The first 2 drinks are hitting you hard. Feeling bold, you take the 3rd glass and swallow down the ale inside.
Down the old ouch.
10. Intelligence -4, charm +2. Duration 10 turns.
Oh, reckon that was. Reckon a one too many. Stew is people and people is stew.
Right, not eating the stew around here. Right,
What's that, Chief?
right, she was drinking for a while.
If they got nothing to hide, they got nothing to be scared of.
I do want to wait for the alcohol to wear off, but we'll go downstairs. Ooh, puffball. Huh. Okay. Is it just you, or is it I following you? It's herring, probably an important clue. Well, I'm no longer drunk. It has.
What's this? I found something.
It's auto-saved. Interesting. Sweet. A strong potion. I should remember to pass the potions out. Who's this? Effie.
Look at that. A fresh face. Shrewd and sophisticated. Like any true lizard. Welcome be, Governor. Take a load off and enjoy Effie's plunder down under.
Take a load off. That was a terrible attempt at a Irish accent.
Good to meet you, Governor. What's your poison then? A sip or a smoke?
Wave your hand for the wafting smoke and ask if that's Drumdenay that you're smelling.
Aye, so it is. But not just any Drudnay. Oh no. My own special blends. Further down's the arena, see? And the gladiators are always on the lookout for an edge.
Fair enough.
I give them that edge. You could say that my darling herbs flower in the flesh and blossom in the brain.
Blossom.
So, if you're interested, Governor, all you have to do is use your imagination. How can I make you bloom?
Okay, my options are courage, ferocity, alertness, and enlightenment. Let's go for courage.
No problem. In return for a reasonable donation, that is.
And over the god.
Effie digs all kinds of outlandish herbs from out of the depths of many pockets and mixes them with the patience and skill of an alchemist.
Much obliged, Governor. And here's your blend. Just take it to that big beauty of a pipe over there and have a blast.
Yeah, it cost me quite a... Oh, there's poutine on the table. I've never had poutine. But, it is not free. So, what have I got there? I've got some, like, courage.
That's the spot.
Some courage stuff. I still have quite a lot of money now that I don't know where it's gone. There it is. Courage herb mix. Is that going to be temporary or forever? You know what? I'll save my game and find out. Then I'll let you go. It did auto-save, so that's interesting. So I missed out on the last arena because I completely forgot about it.
Smoke billows from this strange contraption. It's adorned with hoses, levers and slots.
add herb mix into one of the slots. Oh wow, that's cool. Oh, it's just a crafting table. That's neat. Okay. I want to mix it with some apple pie. Let's not. So I assume I need fire. Where is it? An ingredient.
Heaven save me. Oh, this leaf is strong.
50 turns constitution. What does that do exactly? A lot more health. So my vitality is 417. Let's load my game. I'm gonna let you go as well because it is time, isn't it? So I've been John Foxy on the channel John on the West. I've been having a Divinity Original Sin 2 adventure, the unoriginal Sin. I'll see you guys next time. Thank you for watching.